in a row. Cal Poly's going to play it back to Giannetti. Giannetti has started every game of her career. This is her 43rd career start at Cal Poly. Taylor Kamal. She scored on a free kick in their last game, and the header goes wide. It went to Mejia, Anya Mejia. That ball hung in the air, and Mejia went up and beat everybody to it. She's 5'8", but got some hops. And redirected. The glancing header just went wide, but it was touched. And that's going to be a corner kick for California.
You have to be dangerous on the free ball. And here's a free kick right here. You got to be dangerous in the air, whether you're in range or out of range. This is what Cal wants. They want to be able to take a shot on frame. They do that perfectly placed. Nice service. A team that Cal is doing much better at scoring on those free kicks.
California has 33 corner kicks this year to 9 for their opponents. This ball carries all the way through the area. Cal fails to get a shot on goal. Giannetti made a nice save to just push that free kick header wide of the bar. I think that ball might have tucked in. Oh, coming out. Alyssa Giannetti was the only one who didn't get excited there. Everyone else, bodies falling, people with elbows up, and Giannetti just comes out as the play in front of her, puts the paddles on it.
You saw Merkins there for Cal Poly try to screen out.
Bure took some punishment.
Actually, the fact that they are a deep scoring threat.
Ariel Ship, one-timer, and right there is Giannetti. And the crowd thought it was in. Ball was out in front. Ship was on a dead run, settled it. One time. Giannetti right there, goal central.
These are the chances that you...
If Haley can get to that ball. Touchline's right at the edge of the grass there. Ariel Ship trying to turn around. Bure comes back with the left, and there's Giannetti again. Alyssa Giannetti, the junior from Southern California, is having a pretty good first half.
Well, this is your 2013 All-Big West Conference second-team honoree. She started every game for the second consecutive year last year, so comes in with a wealth of experience. And she was offered a spot on the Argentinian U23 national team. Guess where her mom played soccer?
Cal Poly?
Which other one is there?
Pomona?
You got it, Jim.
Sure there'll be some tape from that great match, Stanford and Notre Dame. And of course we'll have the score number and highlights from the first half of this one.
You and I, we were prepping here, sitting at our post. Pac-12 teams together, 5 goals in 2 games. The first win came over Iowa State, so a great show early for USC and so many of these other Pac-12 teams.
Here's the chance. Boyd is off her line. Krieghoff. Ball's loose in front, but Cal had a chance to clean it up, and an own goal. California had no pressure. 2 players come together. The deflection goes in the net, and Cal Poly leads 1-0. Krieghoff. The ball probably would have gone wide on its own. Had Gibson picked it up, it would have gone wide. Had Einer's daughter just cleared it, it would have gone out. That was the only way that could have gone. Cal Poly better be careful. They turn it over. Tori Bolden out front, but here comes Giannetti.
No, Bolden thought that she was going to have Lamette make a nice run. Lamette did a nice job of holding up, but she was paying attention to Cal Poly's back line. Bolden tried to put a through ball through, but credit to Giannetti for coming off of her line and being in position and not allowing Corey Lamette to score. Good idea by Cal, however. They've got... I think you want to...
Chance here for California, get the equalizer, and Giannetti with a kick save. Grace Lear chased that ball down, got through a defender, caught up to it, took the shot, and Giannetti came down and made the save with her legs.
Beautiful save by Giannetti, coming out, making a nice read. You have to make a split decision with the speed of Cal up top. I think Cal wants to use Hom a little bit more in the middle of the field to try to connect and move the ball out wide.
Grace Kamal all the way to the back post. Ball outside. Einer's daughter, one shot. Giannetti's there again.
There's that natural lefty there. Einer's daughter in perfect position. The ball gets loose. Let's go back just a moment ago. Watch this save by Giannetti. Grace Lear had great chase, but Giannetti comes out. Good kick save.
That's a great play by Lear, too. Staying with that, running through the defender. Not being deterred, caught up to it, got off a good shot. Giannetti came out, closed the gap, and made a nice save. Good play all the way around. Good play all the way around. Giannetti has allowed 5 goals this year, so her goals against average is just over 1. But California is starting to apply some pressure. Here we go again. And once again, Giannetti comes out and cuts it down before Corey Lamette can get there. Indigo Gibson from midfield over the top, onside. Yes, Giannetti had it, lost it. Corey Lamette spins around, left footer. Giannetti was outside of her cage again. Bailed out by a defender. Giannetti on a bounce. Well, if you're seeing the keeper's name 11 times in 2 sentences, there's a lot of action in there.
Chances coming in bundles for Cal, but not able to finish. They continue to press. Giannetti continues to impress.
And that should be the way the first half is going to end. Certainly a lot of action. The surprise was most of it, at least in the last 15 minutes, coming from Cal Poly. The surprise was most of it, at least in the last 15 minutes, coming from Cal Poly. And the Cal Poly fans up in the stands here at Edwards Stadium are celebrating. They started making a lot of noise about midway through the half. They felt like they were in it. California, a horrible defensive miscue in the 37th minute, the own goal. 1-0 Cal Poly, and Alyssa Giannetti having a great first half, and all of her teammates are thanking her for the effort. Well, Neil McGuire is with us down on the field. Neil, tell us what happened on the own goal.
Well, we talked about it at before the game that they were going to play direct soccer and look for flick-ons in the backspace, and we had to cover that well. We didn't cover it well. They, executed it very, very well, and unfortunately, they scored a nice goal.
At the other end, you guys are pressing. You guys are using the through ball nicely right up the middle. Giannetti's just making some great saves. A little bit unlucky for you, Coach, and will you see more of that from Cal in the second half?
Well, I think we have to be more
forward. Alex Crozier, head coach of Cal Poly, joins us now. Well, it was a strange play, but I know you'll take it right now. What I really want to talk about is your goalkeeper, Alyssa Giannetti. I thought she was fabulous in the first half.
No, she's having a great game, and that's what great goalkeepers do. They play well, but they save your butts when you need it, and she did that a couple times.
Well, she did a great job of coming out. Offensively speaking, Coach, you guys are playing direct.
All right, thanks.
Alex Crozier, head coach of Cal Poly. 2009, California came in number 7 and got beat by Cal Poly. Giannetti, 4 saves in the first half. Tammy, when you and I saw the stat sheet, I told you I thought it was twice as many saves as that.
Felt like she had more, but you can see that Cal is pressing. They were using the ball in the middle of the field, trying to keep the ball on the ground and use the through ball. But Giannetti had to make some pretty important decisions. She did so with the kick save. She's come out, her goals against average 1.25 and a 72% save percentage. Today, 4 saves, pretty good numbers. Cal will continue to press, a little more crafty and break down that defense.
We'll see how much California puts on the offensive pressure here to start the second half. And there's Giannetti coming out quickly, making the first grab.
You see that Cal wastes no time. That's
ball was deflected before the shot. Giannetti waves everybody off. Alyssa Giannetti comes from Southern California, went to Esperanza High School and was a great prep goalie as well. In fact, during her junior year, she had 17 shutouts in one season in high school soccer. 17. And her team, and she was part of this, had a 46-game unbeaten streak. Go Aztecs. It's a pretty good soccer program at Esperanza High School in Orange County.
Well, you don't know a thing or two about Esperanza High School.
Sure.
Yorba Linda played against them in my league.
There she is again. Krieghoff, side of the net. 5th PK of the year for California. Taylor Camo to tie it. It's 1-1.
You know, these are not scores in the run of play. But Neil McGuire talks to his team about scoring on corner kicks. They haven't done that this year. Scoring on free kicks, whether they're in range or out of range. You've got to be dangerous. Being able to
Giannetti guessed right. She almost had it.
Being able to score on PKs. Doing all the things where big-time teams pick up their goal.
It is San Francisco Bay. Bure cut off. Well defensed.
And I'll tell you, the Cal crowd and the fan base, they are getting upset and a little chippy themselves about the fact that Bure has gone down twice. little nudge there by Giannetti as well.
Taken away by California. That's Camo. She's onside. Taylor Camo looking to put Cal in front. Missed it wide by a foot. Taylor Camo with a great run. They got her the ball in space. She had an angle and just missed it.
As she hustles to get on the end of one, it literally is Camo versus Giannetti. Look at the response by Camo. Just wide on that far post.